TK friends. Welcome to Story Time with Mrs. Masternardi. I have my favorite blankie with me and I got my duck slippers tonight. I'm all cozied in and I'm ready to read you one of your favorite authors, Pout Fish. This is the Easter surprise. It's Easter in the deep blue sea. Join Mr. Fish and his friends on their annual egg hunt. Is this the year when Pout Fish will come home with an egg of his own? That's your question. Think throughout the story. Is Mr. Pout Fish going to come home with an egg of his own? Pout Fish, Easter surprise. Mr. Fish was bubbling with excitement. The Easter egg hunt was today. But Mr. Fish was also worried. Every year, no matter how hard he hunted, he never came home with any eggs. Oh, how does that make Mr. Fish feel? He found Mr. 8 and Mrs. Squid weaving baskets for everyone in the neighborhood. That looks like fun, said Mr. Fish. Is there anything that I can do to help? Thanks for offering, said the octopus, finishing up several different baskets at once, but we have it all covered. It's tricky business, Mr. Fish, said Mrs. Squid, as her tentacles twisted and tied. Do you see her tentacles? That's her legs. They call them tentacles. Why don't you spread the word that we were ready to begin? Asked Mr. 8. Mr. Fish happily darted here and there, relaying the message to his friends. Swimming to the school, he found Mrs. Hewitt watching over the little ones at recess. She sounded the bell and the students all lined up. I need to get cozy in my chair. Are you as excited as I am, Mr. Fish? The little fry asked. I'm very excited, said Mr. Fish. He didn't reveal that he was also a little bit worried. As everyone gathered, Mr. Fish resolved that he wouldn't come home with an empty basket this year. Here's his Easter basket. Soon the hunt was underway. Mr. Fish found himself next to Mrs. Shimmer. How's it going? He asked his friend. No luck yet, said Mrs. Shimmer. Mr. Fish spotted a beautiful egg nest, and it was nestled in a groove of grass under the sea. Its decorations were dazzling. Do you see it? This one is perfect for you, Mrs. Shimmer, exclaimed Mr. Fish. Why, thank you, Mr. Fish, said Mrs. Shimmer. May I give you a smooch? Oh, yes, of course, I would love a smooch. As the hunt continued, Mr. Fish swam this way and he went that way. Near a shipwreck, he spied an egg that seemed just right for his friend. His friend was Mrs. Starfish. Underneath the coral reef, he uncovered a pearly white beauty for Mrs. Clam. With Mr. Lantern, Mr. Fish explored a dark crevice and found an egg with a glow all of its own sparkling glow. "This one is for you," Mr. Fish said to his luminescent friend. Ooh, more and more eggs were discovered, and the treasure hunt was winding down. And then, to his friend's surprise, Mr. Fish discovered an egg of his very own. Another egg. But then he saw the friendly little Frey, who hadn't found any eggs yet. "I've been saving this one just for you," said Mr. Fish, turning her Pout into a big smile. She was very sad here, and look at now, big smiles for both. "That was very kind of you," Miss Hewitt said, and everyone agreed. Mr. Fish had a wonderful warm feeling inside that chased away his worries. "It's really nothing," he said with a smile of his own. But Pout Fish, his friends, and his neighbors didn't think it wasn't nothing. They thought it was something very wonderful indeed. Before Mr. Fish could swim away home with an empty basket, once again, nothing was in his basket. They surprised him with a special treat that they'd gathered just for him. "You've always helped us find the perfect egg," said Mr. 8, "and we wanted to make sure you found the perfect treasure for yourself." Big treasure filled with eggs. "I don't know what to say," said Mr. Fish. "There's only one thing to say," said the little fry. "Happy Easter, Pout Fish." Okay, are you ready? We have to do a little dance. Where is it? Get those ears moving. Ready? Woo, 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 Easter goodie. All right, my friends, tune in tomorrow. I miss everybody, and I wanted to say, Tanaya, it was awesome to see you today at school, and I saw Jeremiah's mommy came and visited me, and I met Annalie's dad. That was so great. Tomorrow I'm going to be at school 10 to 12 also. I have to work. Have a good night. Bye.